We're here to talk about something called the 5-second rule. Not the one we grew up with. Not the one where you drop food on the floor and you pick it up and you blow the dog hair off. This is a cognitive technique that you can use to create immediate behavior change. In the next hour, we're going to be covering some really fascinating material about how we make decisions. And I want to stop because I realize that y'all are in the business of making very complicated decisions. And I happen to be related. My brother went to MSU and got his MBA in logistics and supply chain management. And so, yes. And he is currently working as a consultant for KPMG in supply chain and logistics management. And so I understand the ramifications of every tiny little decision that gets made in a process and how that has huge implications on the downline. We're going to be talking about 5-second decisions. Decisions that you and I make every single day, and we don't even realize we're making them. And how when you start to pay attention to 5-second windows, whether you're sitting in a meeting or you're standing in front of your spouse or you're looking at a phone thinking about making a phone call, and you understand how quickly these decisions get made for you, it's really unbelievable. But as is the case with every bad habit we have, procrastination, worrying, doubting ourselves, they start as something tiny, and it expands into something big. Knowing what to do only makes you smart. Doing it requires courage. Backwards, why on earth did that work? You got to be kidding me. Well, what I'm going to explain to you is that when you count backwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it actually causes a manual shift in the part of the brain that's awake. We're going to talk about the basal ganglia, which is where your habits are. It's where autopilot is. It's where feelings and emotions live. And then we're going to talk about the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is what you need in order to change. It's what you need in order to assert control when you feel afraid, when you think things are difficult, when you start to procrastinate. The 5-second rule doesn't do these things for you. It pushes you to bring the greatest part of you to the surface when you need yourself most. Subconsciously tally all of our options, and then we ask ourselves a simple question. What do I feel like eating? You stop and think. Even things that will make you great will seem really scary. Habits are a closed-loop system that once they get encoded in your brain, you can't get rid of them, but you can replace them. That's the only option we have, is to learn to push yourself. The power of appreciation. This is the single most important management and leadership tool that you could take back from this conference. The power of appreciation. Your instincts are the ticket to confidence, to courage, to greatness. All you need to remember is the second that you feel it in the smallest moments, before the self-doubt, before the fear can take over, just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll not only change that moment, you'll actually change yourself.